Hier im Österreich. Oh, sorry, I messed up my languages. Um, I'm broadcasting here from Vienna, so I'm outside of the NATO space, and I'm bringing you the latest developments in the Romanian political crisis, in the Romanian coup. I made my exit yesterday from Romania on the day that our current dictator had his first day as illegitimate president. I escaped by train just like Lenin more than a century ago, and I wanted to do a broadcast live from the train. However, I ran into a bit of a problem. I lost the internet signal on the way, so I decided to just delete the entire broadcast and to do one today. So right now I'm in a very nice place, very pleasant environment. It's a park, the park of the Imperial Palace of Vienna. And as my Romanian friends can notice, this place is very reminiscent to Cismigiu Park. The landscaping was done, and also the furniture, the benches. The landscaping of Cismigiu Park was done by the same architect who landscaped this park. So actually, Cismigiu Park in Bucharest is a sort of replica of this park. Now, regarding the political situation in Romania, as you probably know, we are in the middle of a coup. So our president has become illegitimate, unconstitutional. Yesterday was his first day outside of the bounds of the constitution. The president of the Senate should have become the new president, the new interim president. However, this did not happen because Iohannis convened parliament too late for president of the Senate to have been chosen by the time that his mandate expired. So we are right now in this legal limbo. Some legal experts say that whatever decision Klaus Iohannis makes from now on, it will be null and void. So even the fact that he appointed a new coalition government, he will appoint a new prime minister that will be voted by the parliament. Even this, some legal scholars say that might be null and void through the sheer fact that he is an illegitimate president and he is basically usurping the position that he is in. Another interesting development from the past days was the fact that the alleged TikTok campaign that made Călin Georgescu the winner of the presidential election, instead of being paid for by the government, it was paid for by the party of the Romanian president, of the guy who remained in power after his term expired. So even though they annulled the elections, saying that it was Russian interference, the TikTok campaign that had as protagonist Călin Georgescu, actually what happened was that the National Liberal Party, so the party of the President Klaus Iohannis, was the one that clandestinely financed Călin Georgescu's campaign on TikTok. So actually this was all a scheme done by Iohannis and by his political party to stay in power. It is very interesting how this happened at the same time as the coup attempt in South Korea. So two puppet states of the Americans launched presidential coups at the same time. And apparently the South Korean one did not succeed, and the Romanian one is yet to be decided. So far the Romanian coup has succeeded, but we'll wait for future developments. We'll see if we'll have elections. We'll see if the winner of the previous elections, those that were cancelled, will be allowed to run. It's a highly questionable affair. Democracy has been suspended in Romania, but we don't know to what extent and for what period of time. If the coup attempt is to be finalized, is to be taken to its utmost consequences, then of course the election should be postponed as much as possible, and the winner of the previous election that was cancelled should not be allowed to run because he will win from the first term, from the first round. And also, if he is not allowed to run, any other sovereigntist candidate that would be allowed to run would also win in the first round. So I don't know what their strategy is. To just extend Johannes's term indefinitely would be maybe to not have elections at all. I don't know, to invoke some sort of state of emergency or something like this. This is the only way that his term could have been extended legally according to the constitution. So, given that we are not in a state of war and we are not in a state of emergency, then the mandate was extended illegally. Even that should have been extended by parliament, but it was not. So he's basically just usurping the presidential seat. And from this point onwards, yeah, it's hard to say what will come. It is a bit suspicious the fact that also the government of France fell, the government of Germany fell. Um, Bulgaria is in this permanent interim period. They have elections every 4 months because they cannot establish a coalition government. So I don't know. Maybe this is the beginning of the end of democracy in Europe, and in order to have their war with Russia, they will just instate some sort of military dictatorships in these countries. I don't know. It's highly reminiscent of 1937. So in Romania, we also had the end of democracy in a similar fashion in 1937. And our proposed an interim prime minister who was the leader of the fourth party to win the elections, and from that point onwards, a few months later, he just abolished democracy altogether. So I hope Johannes will not do this, but so far the prospects are not excellent. So this is what I wanted to tell you from here, from outside NATO, from Vienna, Austria. Take care and happy holidays in case we don't see each other until Christmas and the New Year.